Good morning, good people. Welcome back to some more of DBS this morning. Now, right now, the countdown is on because on Wednesday is going to be the moment, the day where the whole of St. Lucia can come out and see all the hard work that has been going on at YSAP, which is the Youth Summer Art Platform. So again, we have Mr. Wilkie, as the participants most affectionately call him, because I had to get somebody to fetch you, and they're like, "Oh, you're looking for Mr. Wilkie?" I was like, "Yes, thank you. Oh, I'll go get him." So first of all, welcome back to this morning. How are
Thank you,
you?
thank you. I'm alright, I'm good, thanks.
Now, how is the mood and the feeling with the children? And I mean, all of you who have been working so hard to coordinate this as you guys count down the day till Wednesday.
Well, the children are very excited, even though today is the last day at camp. They're very excited to see the movie, so they're just organizing themselves and getting ready to actually see themselves on the big screen. For us, the facilitators, we still in crunch time. It's a lot of work, so we're still plodding on, and we're making it happen.
Good. Now, even with that, this is the first time that the end of the program is going to be done as a film, correct?
Yes, this
So,
is the first time.
I mean, are you guys nervous or even just more excited?
I mean, it's a bit of both because we're nervous because this is new for us, but we're confident in what we are capable of and what we are putting on, and we know that this is something that's going to be good because we want to make it different every year and we want to keep it unique, keep the children interested, etc. So this is definitely a step in the right direction.
All right, good stuff. Now, before we get more into Wednesday and why you need to be there, St. Lucia, we have been following the program. There's been so many things. We've visited different groups and seeing what they're part of. And just recently, too, as part of the cultural exchange, which I know is one of the key components of that, just being able to teach the students about our culture in a fun way. I know you guys had someone come over and show them how they make a drum, the skin
Yes,
drums.
yes.
So tell us about that.
Well, yesterday actually we had Mr. Dime from Lage. He's a drum maker, and he came to show the children how to do drums. So we got some drums donated by St. Lucia Distillers, which they actually used right here, and they had the goat skin and everything, and they were really engaged in actually making a drum. So they got that hands-on experience. So it's not just at this point, it's not them hearing about it anymore. They actually have experienced it. So it was great. It was great.
Super. And even with that, I can imagine the excitement on their faces because, nowadays kids are so into technology right now. So I think it's just video games, laptops, tablets, and cell phones. So I feel like this is one of the most interactive ways and something very different that would still really keep them engrossed.
Very definitely. And let me tell you, they were so into it. I mean, unfortunately, I wasn't there to experience it. But from the pictures and the videos I saw persons really engaged and breaking up the wood and all of that. It was amazing. I wish I myself could have been there.
Yeah, I'm a little jealous that we didn't get that call.
Right.
But you know what? I'm looking forward to next summer. And when you'll have these things, you'll need to tell me because I don't even know how they're making the drums. But who knows? Maybe we'll do a follow up series. I'll try to find whoever it is as well. But
Mr. Dime.
all right. Well, shout out to you as well, and good morning to all the people in Laguerre that watched this morning. Thank you for being part of our family. So, I mean, it just shows how you guys are going outside of the box
Yep.
and in very interactive ways, making sure that we can just make our culture interesting for the younger ones.
Yeah, and that's what we get at, right? We want to let the children know that our culture isn't something that is boring. It's very hands-on, it's very interactive, and they can have fun doing it. And they can also include the technology in it as well. So that these are the avenues that we are pushing.
Super. So now we're going to get on to Wednesday. This is the day that you need to be here, St. Lucia, because all the participants are overly excited to see themselves on the big screen, and we are excited to see you too, and you can be part of that. So I know it's a special day because it's a one-time only airing.
One time. It's only going to be aired on Wednesday. That is the only day it's going to be. It's going to be at 6 p.m. Adults $10. Adults, sorry, $20. Children $10.
All right, super. So St. Lucia, come out. Is at the National Cultural Center. We've seen all the hard work and all the different elements going into it, so it's going to be very interesting. And before we go, just give them a quick synopsis, not to give out anything much, but just to tease enough to make sure even more people come out.
Well, the concept this year we are featuring a Nancy, and we've created a character to accompany a Nancy because we know Nancy is a trickster and so on. So we created a cultural character of our own who is taking on a journey to experience the different elements of our culture. So we're looking at the Amerindians, the Europeans, the Africans, East Indians, all those persons who contribute to our culture and our melting pot, as we call it in St. Lucia. So that's definitely something to look forward to.
All right, well, now I've been enticed enough, and I know you are St. Lucia, so Wednesday is the day. Make sure you come out. Come show your support for all the hard work that the kids were putting into this as well. So we look forward. It's going to be a celebration,
It is.
you know, and it's going to be worth seeing. So we will see you there 6 p.m.
6 p.m.
Sharp.
See you there.
Hey everybody, so we are back here. It's about the Caribbean Youth Film Festival, and you know things are quickly coming to an end, and the groups are working tirelessly to produce their films. And you know, of course, Massey Stores is involved. We have so many corporate partners, Loose Select. Of course, Colin is here, so let me not do all the talking today. So how have things been progressing throughout?
Things have been going really well. I hope that the participants will say the same, but from the feedback I've gotten from them, that they've enjoyed our 2 weeks, and the productions I've seen, we have one more to go, but the 2 productions I've seen are really excellent. They're really good. I mean, as a filmmaker, I could say that they were really good. I'm quite pleased with what was produced. And again, just knowing that, you know, it's their first time, you know, dangling in the field, and to produce work like that, it's really encouraging. And the unique thing about it again is that it's 3 productions, and all come from a very different point of view about waste management, because that's what it's all about. As you indicated, that we're partnered with Massey Stores, where they produce a film on waste management, and yeah, they did a really good job. I'm pleased with what I've seen. And their participation, you know, just the enthusiasm of them being on the field, going out on the streets, you know, working with the facilitators and being part of, you know, the 2 weeks that we have brought to them. I'm happy with what I've seen so far. Yeah.
Well, you know what? If we're getting that kind of feedback from Colin, and you know he is experienced in that field, it has me even more curious as to what we can expect to see when we get to see those films. But right now, we have a director, we have another participant, so we're going to jump right into and chat with them. So I have 2 really enthusiastic people here with me who are ready and so excited to share with you all their hard work, and they're functioning in 2 different capacities. So to my left, right, I have Nail, and he is a writer for one of the groups. How are you today?
I'm fine.
All right, super. And to my left, I have Aaliyah, who is a director. How are you?
I'm great.
All right, super. So right now, of course, the pressure is on, and I know you all had to work really hard to ensure that with the theme, you all incorporate reusable waste management, etc. So I feel like that just pushes you guys to be a bit more creative. So first, let me start off with Nail with a writer's perspective on how you were able to just kind of fit that in with your script.
Well, first we had to work around getting a message. The message was recycling, and that was, well, it wasn't challenging, but we just had to make it the main focus of the video.
Great. Now, even with what you wrote, how is it just seeing, you know, your group members work as well to bring that vision to life?
Well, everyone played a part, but our director, he was like, he's the one with the vision, and we were just helping him achieve that.
Super. Now, even trying to incorporate, you know, reusable waste management into the theme of the story that you guys are portraying, did you find it difficult from a writing perspective to put something together?
Well, it wasn't really hard. It was mostly the technical stuff with the certain shots and the fades away and such.
Okay. Well, right now let's hear from Aaliyah. So we're going to get a director's perspective. How is it trying to incorporate one of the key themes and, of course, making sure your whole team executes it?
So since I was a director and the writer of the film, it was easier for me to portray what we needed to do for the theme of the film.
Great. And what about working with your team? How is it managing them and just bringing the visions to life?
Managing them, it wasn't really challenging because we all came together and we worked together, even though we never met and stuff.
Great. Now, even with that, a little birdie has told me that you're a bit of a veteran on the scene and you've been involved with the program for quite a few years, even when it was at the libraries, etc. So what keeps you coming back?
I keep coming back because I want to be a director further on in life, and coming to the workshop every year helps me to improve myself into becoming a director that I want to be. And it gives me the experience that I need to go further in the industry.
Perfect. Now, what do you have to say to anybody who's watching today, who's also interested in being in the film industry, whether a director or just, any other aspect of it? What advice would you give them?
The advice I would give is to follow your dreams, and it doesn't matter what anybody else think about you. Try to accomplish what you want to accomplish and not what somebody else wants you to accomplish.
And I love that. I'm always about authenticity, so we have to keep with that. And of course, with you, Niall, what words would you leave to anybody who did not have the opportunity to be part of this year, but of course, why they should be in it next time around?
Well, you get to meet certain people in the industry, you make contacts, you learn a lot, and you get, hands-on experience. And I think that's great.
All right, well, I think that's perfect. And of course, we had two persons just representing, they represent a small faction of the movement, but you guys need to make sure that you keep following. Head over to cuttv.net so that you can get the announcement as to when these films will be airing, because trust me, if Colin is giving it ratings, they're going to be of great quality. So you guys keep following, and again, thank you very much. So we had some great friends with us today, and we'll keep bringing you more.